what advice would you give those guys in college that want to come to the NBA?
Be mentally prepared to be very tired.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The start. It's that time of the year. Captain Payday. Well, he can impact the game in so many ways. DA, thank you. And as we approach the new season, some new talent making the most of their opportunity in the league. Let's check out the race for Rookie of the Year. Some great young players. You take a look at Hunter. While not in the top 5 currently, he's definitely on the radar screen, and he's been playing some very solid basketball.
And while he might not be enjoying some of the success of the other rookies on that list, you can see he's already picking up on a few of the things he didn't have a grasp for early in the season.
And you know what that says to me, Greg, is that he's going to have a very big second half of his rookie season.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. Brook Lopez is out there with Davis Bertans. Then there's Bledsoe. Then there's Hunter. And it's LeBron in at the 3 spot. And for the Pacers, you've got Morant. Thomas Bryant is out there with Enes Kanter. Then there's Jason Tatum. And it's Brogdon in at the 2-guard spot. Moves on moves. That's Jason Tatum.
I mean, this guy's a natural isolation scorer. Jab steps, crossovers, turnarounds, fadeaways. He's got an awful lot in his bag.
James, the pass to Bertans. Hunter kicks to Bertans. Basket, good.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
Outside Bryant. About a minute played so far here in the first. Pass to Brogdon. Floats one. The shot's good.
Taking the contact like the pro he is, it's clear Brogdon is tough to intimidate when he's looking to score.
James, the pass to Bertans. Kicks it to Bledsoe. Lets it go with a 3. Bryant with the rebound. Here's Indiana. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. And that one's good. Morant.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
Now here's Bledsoe. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Hawks in Atlanta.
And you know what? In that last game, he was also all over the place on defense, mucking up the passing lanes and getting all kinds of steals, too.
Bertans' shot is good. Clark, you were such a terrific athlete growing up, and it must be fun for you watching your kids and soon your grandkids go through their athletic journeys.
It really is one of the great blessings and treats of my life to see our kids grow and develop as people, but also to enjoy different sports. Our boys played basketball and soccer, and our daughter played volleyball, all played in college at some level. And so it is great. Anytime you see your kids find their lane, enjoy running in it, and do well in that lane, it's joy indescribable.
That one a little long.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Yeah, they call him the freight train. LeBron James, when he's coming down the court like that, good luck trying to stop him.
Here's Morant following the bucket by Orlando. Outside Tatum. Passes to Morant. Pocket 6. The offensive rebound, Kanter, and a missed layup.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
No good from Bledsoe. For the Orlando Magic, they come in off a good outing against the Hawks in Atlanta.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
Tatum drives in. The shot that time, not on target. LeBron with some nice D. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
You know, Bledsoe is so athletic and plays with such great energy. It's hard to defend him sometimes without fouling.
Bledsoe hits them both. 17 seconds left to play here in the first. Now here's Morant, guarded by Bledsoe. Morant with it. And that does it for the first quarter. Magic. LeBron James is the all-time leader in playoff field goals.
I always feel like I got it. Always feel like.
And you know, Greg, that's the type of confidence you got to have.
The words of a leader. James has proven time and time again that he's dangerous in late game situations.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. They've got LeBron James. Bledsoe is out there with Hunter. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Bertans in at the 4 slot.
Man, you got to respect and appreciate how polished LeBron is inside. I mean, he really excels at creating opportunities for himself close to the rim.
Now here's Morant. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Atlanta.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
And the rejection by James. And the block shot turns into a shooting foul. So the defensive effort there a bit too much, as the officials will send him to the line, and he'll shoot some free throws.
And talk about teams that pressure the ball. Indiana, top 3 in steals the last 2 seasons.
Yeah, and I think that's attributable to the coach's mentality. Nate McMillan was aggressive as a player. He's aggressive as a coach. And, you know, McMillan averaged 3 steals a game one season in 1993-94.
Shots good by Bledsoe.
Boy, you're playing with fire anytime you leave somebody open on James' team. I mean, LeBron, his court vision, outstanding.
Now here's Morant. Offensively, he's been a one-man wrecking crew. His scoring average is over 30 points a game. Tatum kicks to Morant. Pass to Bryant. Cantor trying to free himself up. The shot by Bryant, no good. Orlando leading by 6. James finds Lopez. No good that time.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second. That's all it took.
Now Morant. And here's Brogdon from the arc. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Brogdon extremely confident because he knows he has the green light to fire off the catch.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, last season the Magic broke a 6-season playoff drought. Nick Vucevic was the franchise's first All-Star in 7 seasons. It's been a long rebuild from the Dwight Howard era. We'll see where the team goes from here, but Kevin, they're happy to just be playing games that matter night in and night out.
All right, thank you very much, David. Here's Tatum. Can't hit that one. Good D by Lopez. The Magic have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Here's Bledsoe, and it's blocked. Now the Pacers moving it up. Brogdon leading the charge. Good D by Lopez.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Now here's LeBron. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Morant with it, guarded by Bledsoe. Outside Tatum. It's Morant in the corner. The shot's good from Bryant.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here is Bledsoe. Right now he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. the shot, and he hits the jump shot. Bledsoe's got 6. And a close game so far through the first 2. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. At the end of the period, they held a 4-point. And that should...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Eric Bledsoe really making a difference here.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
They've got Enes Kanter, Tatum out there with Bryant. Then it's Morant, and it's Brogdon in at the 2. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Now, here's Brogdon. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 8. Analytics, Clark, are such a major factor for coaching staffs and scouting staffs, and plenty of micro-analysis to go around. But some statistics can actually be a little bit misleading, don't you think?
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin, and you can torture the numbers to say whatever you want them to say, so you have to be careful. I think there's a great place for analytics in the game. It's very useful in some areas, but you have to balance it. There has to be a blend there. Take, for instance, shot blocking. Just because you don't block a shot, that sometimes can dismiss what changing shots do to a team's defense or for a team's defense. The number of threes being taken. Effective field goal percentage is more important than raw field goal percentage because of threes.
Now here's Bledsoe. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. James outside. And the pass to Hunter. 5 on the clock, and Bledsoe has it in the corner. With some arc, and he lays it up and in. And now it's an 8-point Magic lead.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Pass to Tatum. Over James. Tatum's shot is off.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
So it's the Pacers now, following the bucket by Orlando. Now here's Morant. He's tightly guarded.
You could see Lopez tracking that shot the whole way. Nice awareness from him and a terrific rejection as well.
Now here's Brogdon. He's got 8. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Bryant. Well, let's take a look now at some of the most explosive players in the NBA lately. The highest scoring small forwards of the past month. 4th, LeBron James.
I mean, tremendously gifted athletically. I mean, we're used to seeing that at that spot on the floor, and they pretty much all give astonishing individual performances on any given night.
Well, we know the small forward spot is where the bulk of the scoring load rests on most teams. I mean, those players on that list always come through in the scoring department. These guys pack a lot of firepower.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
Well, you know, last season, perhaps the most disappointing of LeBron James's career. I mean, he hadn't missed the playoffs since 2005. And amazingly, this is the one that gets me, had not missed the finals since 2010.
58 seconds left to play in the third. Brogdon finds Bryant, and Bryant slams it in.
Yeah, you know what? He's a skilled passer, so if you leave people open around Brogdon, he'll make you wish you didn't.
LeBron passes to Bertans. No good from outside.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And it's in there. Kanter's got his first points of the game.
Good read from Tatum that time. Saw the defense, had overcommitted, and then made them pay with the sweet dime. Well done.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Now, here's Bertans, defended by Bryant. Bertans can't get it to go.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Tatum's shot is off. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Orlando. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. So on the floor for Orlando, Bledsoe is out there with Hunter. And it's LeBron James. Then there's Davis Bertans. And it's Lopez in at the center. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots from the baseline. That's good, and the Orlando lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Tatum.
Well, I like the shoot-first mentality of Tatum, guys. Staying aggressive and keeping constant pressure on the defender.
Now here's Lopez. James outside. Passes it to Bertans. And that one is off. And Indiana will come the other way.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
LeBron left side. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Boy, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
And Bryant kicks to Morant. Back to Bryant. He dishes it to Morant. Goes up from the top of the key. It's hauled in by the Magic. James has got his 6th rebound on the night. There's the dish to Bledsoe. Pass to Lopez. Knocked away. Bryant with it. He's picked up by James. Now here's Morant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Brook Lopez.
The explosiveness on the drive. Morant just attacks the D with aggression. Crucial that he converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead.
2 minutes. LeBron passes to Bertans. 2 points. That one goes.
Setting the table for his teammates, James. Enjoy sharing and passing the ball and getting others involved, I think, more than any other aspect of his game.
Now here's Morant. A minute 42 left in the game. They get the rebound. Cantor. And Cantor throws it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
LeBron against Tatum. To the left side wing. Bledsoe for 3. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got 4 assists now tonight. And here's Morant. We've got 1:13 left in the 4th. And it's blocked. Magic leading by 9. Bledsoe with it. Now Bertans shoots it up. And it's Orlando with another.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Orlando.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for LeBron.
He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Down low, here's Cantor, and it's sent back by Lopez. Here's Bledsoe. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.